Hi everyone, I'm down here in Kyenga near Narooma. This place is beautiful, it's absolutely stunning. I come here as often as I can. It's a form of generosity to myself, it's a form of love to myself as well, to my life. I just love it here. If I love it here, why not be here more? I come here to study and to integrate what I've learned during the week. I'm someone who's constantly growing and expanding and aiming to do these sort of things. I feel it's one of our purposes in life to expand and to constantly keep growing for the benefit of ourselves and all the people around us. I've been meditating for 27 years, and one of the purposes of meditation is to gain deep insight into yourself. Essentially, who are you? That's what meditation's aiming to answer. There's a lot of techniques connected to that, how to go into deep mind states. There's many thousands of techniques for it, and there's philosophy connected to it as well. So meditation, one of the big things about it is to go to a place of stillness, complete stillness, and I go there when I meditate. It's after 27 years there should be something happening, and there is. It's a still point where you feel you don't need to be anyone that you're not. It's okay to be any part of you that feels like it's unsettled. It's okay to be there. It's a form of peace. There's just a peace that shows up, and it's like as if you are that peace. And the deepest part of it, and I think the deepest part of meditation, is to open up a love like you would not believe. It's a love beyond people, beyond yourself. If that makes any sense. Very expansive. It's a love that the analytical mind just cannot comprehend. What I find though with stillness meditation is that you come back into life, you go into that space, everything's still, loving, everything's complete, any knot inside you can be undone. You go back into life though, and you have to move, and it's in the movement that it can really trip you up, and it's from that movement chaos is created inside of you. The idea then for people who meditate is to go back into meditation and find that order again, that stillness, where things aren't so stirred up. And it does work, that does work, but one thing I've found, if I honestly look at my own practice and things I've learned in the last 4 months in particular with my teacher, we need something that perhaps the answer to the questions in life and the reasons why things become so chaotic is in the waves and not in the stillness, not in that still pond, but actually in a crashing ocean. That's where the mastery needs to be. So when the waves start showing up, then the waves show up as strong emotions, generally negative emotions, or considered negative emotions. So shame, guilt, anger, rage, depression, anxiety, these kind of things. They're not comfortable, yet there's a purpose for them, and that's, I think, is something that's very useful to know. There's a purpose for your rage, your guilt. They are shining lights on areas of your psyche, your life, your previous, your childhood, that kind of thing. So previous parts of your life, they're shining lights on that you have swept under the rug, that you don't know how to deal with, that you didn't know you needed to deal with. There's reasons for them. So for example, guilt. If you feel guilty about something, guilt is a self-check mechanism, that it's making sure that you don't do that same thing again, you don't repeat that pattern. Yet we do that. That's life. Anxiety is a wisdom detector. Things that you're anxious about, look into why do I feel anxious? What is it there? Usually it's to do with I need to be stronger in producing boundaries and speaking my truth, that kind of thing, which is scary. And understanding is needed before we go about these sort of things. Understanding is always needed. Depression can answer any question that you'll ever need in your life. The problem with these things is drowning in it. Not drowning it, but actually using the energy of these emotions. So what if there were techniques that you could quickly make changes while you're going about your day in the movement where things erupt, become chaotic, that you can rebalance in 2 minutes? Not have to meditate for half an hour, or even 20 minutes. And in 2 minutes you could rebalance the energies in your body, the emotions that you're feeling, and more than anything come to a place of insight about what the hell those emotions are about and why does that keep tripping me up. So my mentor, he's making a live event in the end of June. I can send more details about that. His name is Jason Irving. His wife Anya Irving is incredibly insightful as well. These people are what I consider masters of life, especially masters of emotion, and that's my term, not theirs. They would never say that about themselves. If you feel you're really drowning in life, especially in emotions, you don't understand what the hell the emotions that you're feeling are, you feel numb in your body, that you feel some kind of draw towards this. If you are someone who meditates a lot and still it's like the pieces aren't falling together yet, I highly recommend this live event. This man has some tools to help access deeper parts of yourself, and that's what it is. It's about accessing deeper parts of yourself and using your negative emotions, your life experience, no matter how shitty it is, as a form of intellectual property that you can use to create the loving and the good, the positive things in this world. And that really is special, to put those things in that perspective. I never want to get rid of my guilt, never want to get rid of my anxiety, my depression. I never want to get rid of those because they are so useful to me in my mission that I want to do in this world. It's a matter of understanding their place and using those energies and not drowning in them. Hope you're having a great day.